Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. Today we've got about 5 acres of grass we got to get cut. Problem is we got a bunch of rain last night. While we're waiting for the ground to dry out, I thought we'd come down here to the sawmill and turn some of these remaining logs we got here into cants, get them cleaned up out of the way and make room for the new building. So we finished up the rest of those logs on the sawmill. One more thing cleaned up out of the wood yard to get ready to do some grading work down there in preparation for the new building. But as I was getting ready to set these logs down, it kind of made me think, what other piece of equipment in the world can you carry about 2,500 pounds worth of lumber and also mow a strip to set it down while you're carrying it? I don't think there's anything else out there besides a compact tractor. You can't do it with a skid loader, you can't do it with a forklift. These things really are like a Swiss Army knife. They can do everything. Granted, they're not gonna move dirt or lift as well as a skid loader or a forklift, but again, you can do so many different things, just not as well as those individually dedicated pieces of equipment. Speaking of versatility, let's get to the meat and potatoes of today's video. So when we partnered with LS Tractor, they asked me if there was any specific attachments that I didn't already have that I wanted to try out with this new LS MT357. And I said, one thing I have always wanted to try is a rear discharge 3-point mount finish mower. And since this tractor is 57 horse, I wanted the biggest one they had. This is an 84-inch finish mower because I want to start finish mowing this field out here. So that's what we're going to do today, is get that all cleaned up. One other thing I got to do is that field is full of gopher holes out there. So as I'm mowing, I'm going to drop flags everywhere where I, basically almost bust an axle on those gopher holes, put a flag in there, and then we'll come back when we're done and try to grade those all out and fill in all those gopher holes. So as we continue to keep finish mowing this all summer long, week after week, it's going to be nice and smooth, and we're not going to be worried about doing any damage to the tractor. So we just got the field mowed, and I want to show you the damage these little woodchucks do out here. And if you're not paying attention, you can seriously bust an axle on the tractor. Very damaging to equipment, and if you've got farm animals, cows and things can get in here and break their ankles and legs and stuff. But yeah, that's what you got to watch out for. You don't want to catch one of those going full speed and not see it. And you can see there's over there, there's 2 or 3 over there, and this one here. So we've got probably 5 or 6 that we've got to fill in here. So let's go throw the bucket on the tractor, we'll grab some topsoil and fill those holes in. Well, there turned out to be 7 gopher holes that need filled. Just one more thing we were able to do with the tractor. Move lumber, cut grass, and haul topsoil to fill gopher holes. This is awesome. 57 horsepower, cab, air conditioning, 7-foot mower deck. That was awesome. Very comfortable ride. But even with as awesome as this is for a lawnmower, it still can't do everything. It's not going to be great on hills like up by the house up there or on the back side of the pond dam. So for that, we still have the zero turn and to do some trim mowing and any real uneven pieces of ground too, because with a 7-foot deck, you're bound to scalp a little bit. Really, the perfect application for a 7-foot finish mower on the back of a tractor is something like this, a big wide open field. The cut quality is very good, but it's probably still not going to be as good as a zero turn or something like that. But for a field like this, it did perfectly fine. Well, there you go, guys. About 5 acres of grass cut today. Anytime we do these style of videos where we are maintaining large pieces of acreage, brush hogging, mowing, we always get comments, why are you doing that? Just let it grow up. You're wasting fuel, your time, hours on the equipment. And there's a ton of reasons why. Number one, it's our property and we want it to look nice. Number two is keeping the grass knocked down keeps the pests away like snakes and mice and all that stuff away from the house. I know when we first moved in, this was a field that had been farmed and we had snakes in our basement and everywhere. So we have not had problems with snakes since we've moved in and started maintaining this field out here. Another reason is just keeping up with it, right? Right now we're in maintenance mode where we can come out here and knock the grass down with a finish mower, but if we went 3 or 4 years without, doing anything or just letting it go, now you're talking about needing a much heavier piece of equipment, more expensive, probably a skid steer with high flow and a brush mulcher to come in here. So it's really just in the name of game of maintenance and keeping the place looking nice. So that's why we do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.